a bunch of sub-PR players. So, like, at the moment we have a PR of 8, and then, like, another group of, like...
There's 4 of us which actually contend for those few spots.
Below the PR of 8, there's, you know, a massive group of, like, 16 that can take games off each other. And, like, it's just going to be a bunch of those players coming.
To be fair, though, I don't think more than, 5 of them actually could contend for the PR spots.
No, but they can take games off each other. Like, I didn't make it out of a pool last tournament because...
Really?
Yeah, no, because I came 4th to... BJ came first in the pool.
Yeah, fair enough.
And we had Zedai and Ninja.
Oh, okay. Who'd you lose to, Zedai and Ninja?
Funnily enough, I lost to Zedai, and I lost to some random, like, the 5th player in the pool that everyone else beat. And if everyone... if that 5th player wasn't in the pool, I would have been 2nd. Because I only lost to Zedai, I beat BJ and Ninja. But because I just lost to the random Luigi that we had in our pool.
That's really nice.
So that's disappointing. I'm kind of disappointed about that.
Nah, fuck Sheik, though. Sorry, I'm selfish.
Sheik's fine.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Not when you're playing Mewtwo. Definitely not fine.
He did random to Sheik, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to blame him for that, but still, fuck Sheik. I thought he had morals, but, you know. At least it was random.
But yeah. There's like...
Oh, wow. Made it back.
Yeah, so below the PR of 8, there's like 5 or 6 people that could viably be the next slots on the PR, which is why we...
Oh, no, Sheik is fine. Yeah, I don't think Sheik needs balancing. Like, a few things need fixing, but...
Yeah.
Overall, Sheik's fine. Just fucking annoying to verse.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Sheik v Jigs is a weird matchup because...
Jigs v everyone is a weird matchup, to be honest.
Well, yeah. But, because most of Jigs' bad matchups are because she can't play her spacing game properly, either because they have disjoints or projectiles that she can't deal with. Sheik is the one character that beats Puff at her spacing game purely just because frame data.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Sheik just out-frame data's Puff and she can't do anything. Like, Sonic does a similar kind of thing. I cannot touch iKill just because he's so fast and like I can't space.
Enough.
You can't space against Sonic.
No. Who do you use against iKill? Would you just use Jigs though?
I don't have anything else. Like I've tried. My Rosalina is not tournament level. It's just not. Maybe I should be practicing it, but at the same time, like there'll be some weeks where I feel like my...
Yes, J-Nuts.
I feel like, oh, all of a sudden... Where was I?
Yeah, all of a sudden.
There'll be some times where I'm like, oh, well, I'm kind of losing with Puff. I need to try Rosalina. And then I kind of try it and it doesn't work. And I go back to Puff and I do better than I do with Rosalina, even in the bad matchups.
I've done that before. Like, the other match at UNSW, I was playing the Sheik. And I won first game with Pit, and he won second game. Because, you know, Pit's pretty... It's standard, you know, it's the same shit. Every time it's down throw, up air, up air, up air, up air, up air till you can kill.
Right.
Pretty much. And a lot of neutrals there in between. And so I lost second game and he pretty much figured me out.
Right.
So I was like, you know what, let's fucking go Mewtwo. This is going to be a shit decision, but let's go Mewtwo. I went Mewtwo and I 3-stocked him. So...
Do you know who it was? What was his name?
Cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and... he's not bad though.
Yeah, no, Turtle Cat's like... Yeah, Turtle Cat's pretty good.
Yeah. Summoner is Little Mac and RandySavage is Link. Randy, someone called you a Full Glory Link.
Oh gosh. J-Nuts, no, and a Kubra is not a cowboy hat. It's a, you know, Australian outback hat, farmer's hat, whatever you want to call it. We do not have cowboys in Australia.
No, we don't.
This is Australia, mate. Australia, mate.
Fucking America.
We do not have cowboys.
No, yeah, fucking, you know, we're not fucking Americans, mate. We're fucking Australians.
Anyway.
Day by day. Took a good bit when I told him what he was doing wrong.
Knowing
you, Doge, he probably got worse. I'm kidding, I love you. I love you. I love you.
So yeah, we've got our PR out now. And the reason we went with a PR of 8 was because if we were to go with a PR of 10, we'd have like 6 or 7 people competing for 2 slots that it's kind of impossible to differentiate between, and that would just be a nightmare. So there's you, Saucy, myself, Tom is really good. Boundaries.
I think Boundaries would get 8. Personally, that's just...
I reckon BJ.
BJ,
now that he's back, BJ's
fair
good.
enough. Let's see him in a few tournaments before we
give him a couple of tournaments, but like, yeah, he's good. N were there any others? Who am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting someone.
Fontana?
Maybe. I wouldn't put him in that class.
He'd be good.
He'd be close. Like Lunacy and Ninja, I would put close to there, but not quite.
I don't think they've played enough for us to determine that yet.
I don't think they're quite there, but they're like, after that kind of group of 6 or 7, there's like another group of a whole bunch of people who are like good and get like 2nd or 3rd seeds at tournaments.
Luke hasn't come to Sydney for a long time.
Yeah,
he doesn't count.
Luke has
anymore.
not been in a Sydney tournament since Town and Sydney, so that is
and that's when we
3.5 months now. So he is like, yeah, he is not.
Oh, Boundaries! Bye, Boundaries!
Bye, Boundaries. So wait, when was Town and Sydney? July?
Oh wait, Luke doesn't count in the Sydney PR, does he? ACT? Yeah, he's ACT. He's not New South Wales.
Yeah, July. So
or Sydney.
It was mid-July, so that's like almost 3 months now.
And that was when we had customs, even though I don't think he used customs, did he?
No. Oh, he used the Falco laser.
Oh, okay, yeah, occasionally.
Yeah. Sometimes.
That didn't really differentiate his play, though.
Yeah.
We don't have a bracket. Sorry, you can't.
Yeah, we're not playing it with a bracket. We're just kind of doing round robin sets for whoever's here.
Bye, Boundaries. Bye.
But yeah, Luke was not considered for the Sydney PR because he is no longer a regular attender at Sydney tournaments because like
he doesn't come.
He lives in Canberra and has not been to a Sydney tournament since the major.
Which is fair enough.
Like if he came back and started coming to Sydney tournaments, he would probably be on the PR.
Yeah, he'd probably take RJ's spot.
Well, he'd probably end up being in Blur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not sure what's happening with RJ because like, is RJ still adamant that he's quitting?
Yes. Yeah, he's quitting.
Oh, that's so disappointing. Like RJ's good. He's really good.
Yeah. Best Peach.
Oh, by far. But like, he's 6th on the PR, but. You know, he's taken a lot of games off all of the top players, all of the players above him. He could viably be placed above them. You know, the top... I'm interested to see... Because Pat V has been gone for a while.
Pat's still there.
Yeah, no, well... He's been overseas, so he hasn't been to a tournament in a while. Like, we put him on the PR because he's still, like, Sydney is his home city. So he's still there, and he's coming back really soon, and I'm keen to see how he ends up doing, because he just hasn't been to a tournament in a while.
Yeah. He's definitely deserves a spot though, 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
He's better than a lot of us.
Absolutely. Like he's on there for a reason.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm just pointing out like his situation is different to Luke's in that. Both of them have been away and haven't been to a tournament in months, but Pat V still calls Sydney his home city.
He's just been on holiday, hasn't he?
And like, yeah, exactly. He's specifically coming back. He's been away in somewhere in Southeast Asia. Do you know where Pat V is, EA?
Who does Ninja play? Marth.
Yeah, Ninja is a Marth player.
Really good.
Ninja and Lunacy, 2 sisters who have recently joined the scene in the last month. Ninja is a very good Marth player. Lunacy is a very good Lucas.
That's not Greninja.
No, their tags are actually puns on their real names. So their last name is Lou, and Lunacy's name is Nancy. So Nancy Lou, Lunacy.